And then the other thing that the question that came in, which I think is linked, like, what do you think about? This is a question from Julian. What do you think about the link between creativity and collaboration? Are we more creative together? And if, like, Matt, why don't you pick that one up?
Yeah, I think definitely we're more creative together. Um, because we bounce off each other, right? Like, um, and I think I often use the analogy with kids that your creativity or your imagination is like a muscle. So you kind of want to warm it up. When when a when a student is handed a blank piece of paper and said, and told to go and write a story or draw a picture, and you can do whatever you like, uh, they often freeze because it's almost like trying to run as fast as you can run without having warmed up at all, and within that same context is as we kind of that process of kind of warming up, of loosening up, of building our confidence, that happens as we interact and we collaborate with others. Um, and Yeah, Alex, back to what you were saying before as well. I think creativity really flourishes when we can create environments in which failure, however we're determining what that means, failure is okay. That you can get it wrong, that you're not going to be humiliated, um, that maybe we don't even know what the right answer is anyway, so there is no wrong. So we're just exploring together. Um, it's one of the reasons I love the question that Jan always asks in Godly Play is about wonder. It's not a comprehension lesson. It's not
Yeah.
like tell me what you remember from this story. It's like bounce off what I have said. So here's my story. Now what comes from you as you, and we bounce off each other. And I think God works like that. Like God is relational. The Trinity is a dance that we are called in, like this idea of community and ideas and creativity and interaction and engaging the challenges of the world from that kind of
And it,
humble, open-hearted
Yeah.
space is.
and it was that way in the beginning as well, right? Because
Yeah.
whatever your theology is, like, of Trinity and how you find that, like, there's so many pictures of, like, not just God the Father, but the Spirit, like Ruach, breathing over the water, like the Spirit of God breathes over the water. And Jesus himself, in John 1, it says in the beginning was the Word was with God. So we see time and time again in the Bible that God is Trinity at the beginning, at this kind of creative moment, this kind of moment of kind of beautiful creative tension. It's great stuff. Yeah.
I'd just add to that, Dan, that none of us create in isolation either. Like that we're always looking at other things. What we've seen, God's creation, we've seen the things that other people have created, the paintings they've done, the music that they've done, and we draw all this in as we create. So nobody creates by themselves. We're all collaborating with the master.